After about 5 weeks, we are finally back with the Anki in Order project. In this episode, I want to show you that the project is still moving forward, even if the progress hasn't been very visible from the YouTube channel. The big change is that I moved the entire project from PlatformIO to ESP-IDF, and in this video I'll explain why I did it, how I did it, and then I will show you a small demo of the project. And so let's start the video. If you're new here, this project is about building a dedicated hardware for the Anki software. And if you would like to know more about this project, I'm making an entire series for this project, and so link in the description for the YouTube playlist. In the last video I talked about storage types. I explained why the internal flash wasn't ideal and neither the SD card. But after that video I've considered the external flash for this project, and I've decided to add a 16 MB external flash to this project. And then I spent quite a lot of time trying to use that external flash to this project. I decided to switch from ESP-IDF, and so I've decided to make a video about ESP-IDF. Then I used ESP-IDF to use that external flash with a file system, another video of the channel, and the final step to use that external flash on my project was to switch the entire project from PlatformIO to ESP-IDF. Technically, on PlatformIO you can use Arduino with ESP-IDF together, but in reality it's a nightmare if you're working on a complex project. From that experience I've decided to switch the entire project to ESP-IDF. But after all this time and all these weeks spent trying to use this external flash, was it worth it? The answer is yes and no, because technically if we are looking only at the hardware, then probably no, because my final idea was to use a ESP32C3 module for the PCB, and so modules with 16 MB of storage exist, and so it's not quite different from using a 16 MB of internal flash. And so if we are talking about the hardware itself, then all this effort wasn't worth. But if you are also considering what I learned, then it's a yes, because through this external flash I've learned how powerful is ESP-IDF compared to Arduino. And so if I were to start another project after this one with an ESP board, I will surely choose ESP-IDF instead of PlatformIO or Arduino. Before going to the demo, I would like to briefly show you the GitHub of the project. And as you can see right here, we got the folder that will contain the project adapted to ESP-IDF. This is how it looks, and probably I've done a change between this one, because in this one, if I'm not wrong, we got SPI-FFS. This file system is actually deprecated, and so with this one right here I've decided to use little fs. We can see Arduino JSON and little fs. And this was one of the changes for this project, and now we're going to see the demo. So now we're going to do the demo with these cards right here. The first thing that we have to do is to start the server. And now we are going to use our Flask server that will basically create the audio file for every card that we have seen on Anki, and it will start the server so that our ESP will get the cards from that server. So as you can see, now we are on the terminal. Okay, so this is the monitor of ESP-IDF. Don't worry, the watchdog is not quite a problem because I'm only doing one task at a time. Now you can see that this is the starting point, blue button. Now it's downloading all the audio files, and now it has started the study session. But as you can see, we have triggered again this watchdog that will fix all the problems. But for now, this isn't causing any trouble for the demo. As you can see here, we got all the list of the cards for this study session. But right now, we're going to do this study session. For example, this one is quite long. And as you can see, it triggered the watchdog because it was long enough that the first cycle that was playing the audio wasn't resetting the watchdog, and basically it triggered it at the end of the task. And as you can see, these are the results. I think I've pressed yes, 4 and 1 just to show you how it will behave. And as you can see, this is the result JSON format that will be sent back to our PC. So as you can see, from the server point of view, we have received these results, and these are the get method to send the audio. And now we can see the Anki software, and we're going to sync. And basically, as you can see, only one card. This one was actually the only one set to 1. Thank you for watching if you have come this far, and for the next week I will add the external flash, and sub to this channel if you want to see how this project is gonna end and all the improvements, and we're going to see in the next one.